This is an example of how people can be so blinded by the fact that they believe in their religion and that their religion is the only one. I clearly demonstrated in a video how the Moabite people, when they were worshiping the god Shamash, that in the Meshastile, they said that Shamash granted them victory over the Israelites. And therefore Shamash was their deity that gave them victory over the Israelites and their gods. They also said that prior to that victory, that Shamash was punishing the Moabites for them not being obedient to Shamash. And until a new ruler came up who was obedient to Shamash, he then gave them victory over the Israelites. This is the same way that the Bible talks about Israelites and their God Yahweh. So the comparison is thus. The fact that I was saying that you have to accept both gods because both are saying the exact same thing. Now this gentleman and another gentleman are saying relatively the same thing. That how do you know that the God of the Israelites didn't allow for the Israelites to be conquered by Shamash because of their disobedience, in the same way that he does that throughout the Bible? That was my point. You believe that your God does that. Why is it so unacceptable that the Meshastile is saying that Mesh's God did the exact same thing? They're both saying the exact same thing, just from opposite points of view, which would validate either one if you believe in either one. And that's what it really comes down to, is your belief. But because you cannot handle the fact that your deity is a made-up deity, you have to say that, oh, what they wrote in the Meshastile is not true. It's really our God allowing them to overcome us because we were not being obedient. But these people believed in their God. You believe in your God. And that's the thing. Every time there's a victory, our God is for us. Our God is against us. When you then win, oh, now our God is for us. And then they're like, our God is against us. Because people believe that their God was the determining factor as to whether or not they won a battle. And this is why I ignore statements like this person. That's not what happened. Why don't you holler at Zion Lex? First of all, I don't even know who Zion Lex is. Third, I don't even care who Zion Lex is. And what is the point of debating someone who is just going to go into circle after circle after circle, claiming that something that has actual no factual basis is reality? You can't argue faith. If a person believes something, they simply believe that thing. I have no desire to argue whether or not somebody believes something. Can you prove that the Meshastile, that Shamash helped them to defeat the Israelites? You cannot prove that. Only thing you may be able to prove is whether or not a battle took place and if one won and the other one lost. But at the same hand, can you prove that Yahweh helped the Israelites to defeat the Moabites? You can't prove that either. Either way, you have to believe in either your Bible or you believe in the Meshastile. You have to believe what one person wrote or you believe what the other person wrote. And in both instances, they're writing about deities that no one can prove exist. And if you can't prove that they exist, then they are not factual. It is merely what somebody believes. And sorry, I need facts. And you can't prove any of those facts. So to debate somebody, pointless. Serves no purpose. Don't know who that guy is. Hope he's doing great in whatever he's doing in his life. But it's not of any of my concern. So you have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.